look behind your back. Chase a light when the world is getting darker. I have a dream where love's the only side. So take my hand, join the army of the shadows. Going harder, we are more than numbers, standing in the shade. Going louder, we are all one color, standing in their way.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another pro analysis series video for my analysis series. This one is for Survivor. We're facing a doctor here. He's actually not all that bad. The last one I made, the last video I made with it versus a doctor, he was pretty low rank, but I don't think this one is. This build is usually what I'm enjoying running on the public matches nowadays, because I really don't like doing gens, so I much rather just interact with the killer. I think that's where the fun of the game is. So this build is really just revolves around getting saving teammates, or either getting chased or saving teammates. That's the purpose of this build, because that way, like, I'm either being chased by the killer or I am helping the person that's being chased by the killer. So I'm always like active in that sense, interacting with the killer. Right here, see, he's chasing he changed targets now, so he got 2 hits there. I'm just trying to either get his attention or help my teammates. There he is. So now he's on me, which is what I want. He shocked me here. Yeah, luckily that didn't stop my action time, or I would have definitely taken a hit there. Right here, I blinded him to get some distance. He's still on me, so he didn't, which is what I want. I managed to get him off my teammates and back into me. Right there, he was a very nice shock, so there's nothing I could have done to avoid that hit. Just maybe try to 60, which I did, but it didn't work against him. And getting 360 is really, I don't know, it's really more about like the killer missing than you actually getting creating a 360, so to speak. Because like you're okay, you're kind of making it harder, but it's still up to him to miss the hit. It's not like you forcing the miss by doing a 360. So right here, I only have this window. I know that pallet is gone already, so that's why I'm using this window as much as I can. Right here, he definitely could have hit me if he kept going. So I don't know why he left, but he definitely could have hit me there because there was no pallet anymore, and he was about to get bloodless for sure, for chasing me for that long. Luckily he didn't. My only chance there was to keep going around the loop, and maybe it's that hard to either avoid his hit or get another vault or something, because there's really no more options around in that area. But this is definitely a good option since the latest patch. This is how you loop this structure. This is the routes that you're gonna take if he vaults the window like that, and if he tries to hit you right there, this is what you do. Just vault before he hits you, obviously, and then go to the other window there on the back. And that allows you to, go loop the structure again, or you can go to another structure nearby like I'm doing right here. Right there, he did a really weird move, and he almost got me. Yeah, see, right there, I did a slow vault so he couldn't hear me, and he like completely lost me for a second. Which just gave me enough distance to reach this safe structure again, safe windows here. And like I said, this is how you loop this, and there's also the option that he will vault back as well, which I think he does it later in this game, and I'll definitely mention that when it happens. Now you see, this is the only problem with this build is that self-care. I mean, it's not that it takes too long, but if the teammates are not that good at on the looping and staying alive, Unfortunately, they usually go down before I'm actually able to finish healing. And the reason I'm just self-care is just so I can be healed while I'm trying to, body block and stuff like that. I cannot do that if I'm not healed, so that's why I have self-care on this build, is for that single purpose. In this case, but self-care is still a very good perk against stealth killers. Some people ask me a lot, like, why do you use self-care? Is self-care is a new perk or something like that? And I definitely don't think that. Self-care only like self-care allows you to heal yourself without the need of your teammates, and that's very powerful. Especially against stealth killers, because they can just come and hit you like out of nowhere. So if you're not healed, you're gonna be an easy kill against stealth killers. So that's the power of the self-care. Right there, I was able to use my dead hard. He was not expecting it. So I didn't try to loop Shack. I'm going to the structure here nearby, but I believe there's no pallet here. So I didn't know that, of course. So I'm kind of screwed here. I'm just trying to loop him as much as I can before I go down, because not much I can do here. You see there, I tried to 360 again. It was very good 360 on my part, but he just didn't miss. So like I said, it's more about him missing than you forcing him to miss. You're just making it harder. But it's up to him if he's gonna miss or not. Especially since they changed the sensitivity of the cameras, the killers have been missing a lot less. That's not the only trick though that you can use to dodge, not dodge, but make it harder for them to hit you. Because you can do the 360 like I did, or you can also fake the 360, which sometimes can also lead them to miss the hit. So right here again, it's like that scenario where I have to like set up and heal myself before I'm able to help my teammates or anything, and they just like go down immediately. So I can't really haven't had the time enough to heal and set up before and go for the help, or breaking a hook or something with Saboteur there. That's the only issue. I thought about taking Saboteur off this build and maybe have another healing perk just to speed up the self-care process, but unless I'm using a medkit, I don't think it would be worth it. Because like if I use like resilience, for example, it would just speed up the self-care for, I don't know, like 3 seconds. It would be faster. It's just not enough to be worth it. Maybe I could try using botany or something, but it would be just a few seconds difference. I don't think it would matter. So I would just use a Saboteur and a flashlight. That should be all I need. So right there, I see it stop the healing, and I'm going for the save. Using that hard again. That was perfectly timed there. I'm gonna blind him. Try to make some distance. He's using his ears right there really well, so he's following me. You see again, this is how you loop this. If he vaults the window, this is how you loop. But again, he can vault it backwards, and if he does that, then you're actually forced to leave the loop. But you're still fine because he gives you like a huge amount of distance by doing that, by vaulting it backwards. So you're still safe either way. You just have to change the structure. But as a killer, that's how you sort of end the loop on that specific structure, the tractor. Right there, he shocked me, and right here, he did a good read on a 50-50, and he got me. I could have tried to use the pallet more or whatever, but we're aiming for efficiency, so we try to use the windows as much as we can before dropping the pallets. So he also shocked me there. I'm pretty sure you guys noticed. Before I was able to get the vault there, so that's why I didn't vault and I did all the way around. But at that point, it was really a 50-50. So I'm saboing this up for no reason. Just, I don't know, gain some points. Yeah, now I have to heal again. I believe he's coming here, yeah, because I made some noise. So I don't want to take that risk because I'm injured, so I'm just gonna stay a little. He also has claustrophobia there, which is like really annoying for healing. He's actually using on this doctor. He's using distressing. I don't know if he's using add-ons for increased radius, but he's definitely using distressing. I could definitely notice that on this game, because you see he's not close at all, and I still cannot see him on an object, and I still cannot heal without the effect of claustrophobia, because his terror rate is so like huge. But yeah, if you know the killer has chlorophobia, just like get away from the turrets and heal. It's much better rate to deal with the perk. But if you get a doctor doing this on the game, then you pretty much screwed. And I'm sorry for you. But then you just have to deal with the perk. 'Cause the map's too small, you won't be able to avoid the terror radius. So heal now, so I'm going for the save. And hopefully try to get. You see, like I said, the people just go down too fast. You can't do anything, and they just down already. So that's really unfortunate. But if it could last a little longer, like I would have time enough to go there and maybe try a saboteur or a flashlight, or even a body block for that matter, because I'm healed. So I'm gonna get out of madness, and I'm gonna try to I don't know, call for his attention or go for the save. I'm actually not sure if he has ruin because I actually did not touch a single gen since the beginning of the game. You see right there, I was trying to get his attention, and that was a very good vault. You see, so if you can still loop this because he has to go around the same way as you do. You see, he left me. He's just like, I'm not gonna deal with this loop again, and he just like bail out. Which I don't blame him, but yeah, this structure can be very time consuming. It's very strong for sure, especially since they removed this drop here. What I'm trying to drop right now used to be able to do that, but they removed it on one of the latest patches. So in my opinion, that was actually a good thing. It just made the loop even stronger than it was before. So that's good for me as a survivor. You see that was a tricky angle, but you can get a fast vault here. Uh, I would consider that more advanced fast vaulting, but you can definitely do it, just so you know. I'm gonna get the stun here. I could have also tried to loop a little longer, but you know, it's fine. Now we're going back to the structure with the distance he gave us by breaking the pallet. And now he has to, if he wants to down me, he has to deal with this again. You see, this was I dropped there for a second. That was a not a good thing. You see right there, I didn't vault immediately because I wasn't sure the pallet was an illusion or not. So that's why I kind of touched the pallet before actually vaulting it to make sure it was not an illusion. And again, he vaulted the window, so this is the loop you take. You just drop it on the right here and keep going. Now the window is blocked there. I don't know if you heard that. Probably not, but the window got blocked there because I used it 3 times. So that means it's time for us to find another loop. Right there, he did a mind game. Very good. These walls are not as safe as they seem. If you do the mind game at a proper timing, at the same timing he did there was the perfect, because that's when the survivor has the least amount of, you know, line of sight on, and any idea for that matter, because the high walls, they cannot see the killer, neither the lighting, the red stain, so it makes it really hard to deal with that mind game. Right there, he tried to, you know, be a little smart there, but I just used that against him to gain more distance. And now I'm at a much safer loop, which is the big tree here. Now he's gonna shock me, so I'm gonna drop the pallet right away, because otherwise my actions will be, you know, will be stopped for a brief amount of moment. I would definitely got hit there if I didn't drop that pallet early. So right here I'm using the distance. I see, you noticed that was a pallet there. As soon as I walked through that pallet, I already noticed there's a pallet there. And I can use that as any time that I need it. By going here in the structure, I'm just preserving. I'm using the distance to, you know, using the distance as much as I can to delay the the chase without the need of pallets. So by making it to this loop right here, you know, I save that pallet in the back that I passed through it, and I can loop this for a little longer. And when he's about to get bliss, I can go back to that pallet that I saved earlier. And you know, and all that looping on this structure was essentially time gain without wasting pallets to do so. Or whereas if I didn't do this and I just, you know, instead of using the distance that I had, distance enough to get to this structure, or the safe structure and loop it, I would have just wasted the pallet right away. And you know, you don't necessarily need to do that. You see right there, if I would have wasted the pallet and he would have left me, but that pallet would have been wasted. Whereas by going here, he left me the same way, but the pallet was not wasted. So that's, it's a little bit of efficiency on the pallet usage. You see right there, I'm trying to get his attention again. But yeah, I mean, you really don't want to chase a survivor in this area. This structure is just, kind of annoying. See, you can't really deal with it. You just have to go like, 3 loops on it until the window's blocked, or you have to vault back the same way he did before, and that would. But the chase still doesn't end. You're just forcing the survivor to leave that specific structure. Now he is coming back, so I'll again using some distance just in case he tries to chase me here. Right here, yeah, I'm going top of the hill just to get a better line of sight of what's going on. That's really just the purpose of going there, so I know where he is, and I'm ready for it. I'm not like guessing where he is or what he's doing, what position he's coming from, which direction he's coming from. So yeah, he's there's only one gen left, so now I'm gonna try to do a bit of a gens here just to end this match or get my teammates to escape. Also, there's not that many pallets anymore because he's been chasing people around, so it's time to end the game. If you just keep stalling the game, the pallets are gonna be wasted, and eventually you won't have any pallets. So any chase will be essentially a person that's gonna get hooked. So at that moment, you should have the gens already when the pallets are almost all gone. Now, you see, he's smart. He knows that this gen was almost done, so he came back to stop it. That's smart. I tried to hide there because I was in a dead zone, so that was my best option. But he saw me, so I got a hit for free. That was nothing I could have done there. But you see, I wasn't hiding far away enough from a safe structure. I was hiding, but I was still hiding on somewhere, far away enough that I could, with the boost from the hit, still get to a safe area. You see right there, that's also how you loop that. If he doesn't vault the window and for some reason you went to the right there, you can still go back to the top of that thing and vault the window back again. And again, and that's how you loop it all the way around it. If he, and we're back to the same window. Now the windows are gonna get blocked, so I need to get away. And again, the same thing I did. This pallet that I saved from several moments ago is available now simply because I saved at that moment back there. Right here I tried window tech, but the timing was a little wrong. Not by much, but it was wrong, so I didn't went through him. And he was still able to hit me there, but I think it's our I don't die here until my second hook. And he just wasted like all that time just to down me, so I didn't. No, it wasn't my last hook. Well, that's unfortunate, but I think 2 of my teammates will go out. But I feel like they changed the timing on the window tag after some patches. It feels weird to do it nowadays. Sometimes it works. Sometimes it feels like you've done it perfectly, but it still doesn't work. It's just kind of odd. But yeah, guys, that was a little bit of analysis. I think the biggest takeaway here from this video is really just the looping on that structure, and just again the efficiency of the loop usage, and saving, using the distance mostly. I was using a lot the distance. Distance is same as pallets and windows. Distance is still a very strong way to delay the chase. It's a way that a pallet would or a window. So yeah, guys, obviously I don't mind dying. I just want to interact with the killer. That's where the fun of the game is. And I hope it was helpful, and I'll see you guys on the next episode.